Okay, so I'm gonna put this in there and just look at how good this looks. Like, does this not look like a masterpiece? And you watch us do it. Do we look like professional chefs? I mean, we do have professional chef aprons. We're not, in fact, extra special chefs. Like, if we can do it, y'all can do it. Coach Greg, and I'm here with
Ali Smith.
And we're in the Anabolic kitchen where there are no rules. And today we're gonna be cooking up SKOR protein bars.
I am excited.
So much excitement. These are the best freaking bars in the world. The best in the world by far, not by a little bit, way better than every freaking bar ever made. And all I can see is the diva that wants to come in the doors.
It's the only bar that I actually like.
Ali doesn't like protein bars.
I don't like the taste of them at all. Like, bleh.
Yeah, she's like just not a fan of them. I can eat regular protein bars, but these homemade ones are way better. We're gonna make them, we're gonna put them in the freezer, and we're gonna show you how to do it step by step. It's very easy to do. All right, let's do this.
I've never made these, so I am learning as well.
So we actually had done this video before, but we had to redo the video because of let's just call it a supplement company that, well, am I allowed to even say anything now?
Probably not.
I can't say anything. So I had to redo the video because of the protein powder. I had to redo the video. All right, so we're gonna make homemade SKOR protein bars. Directions: microwave Vitafiber for 30 seconds. So we're gonna microwave this for about 30 seconds. And we put it in, and we press start with this fancy microwave that Ali thinks we needed. She didn't like that regular microwave that used to be there. She wanted the $2,000 microwave because it goes like this.
And it makes popcorn much better.
It takes longer to cook. It's got less watts. So we had a fight over this. Anyway, she won, and now we have a microwave that opens slowly. So this is, what is this stuff? It's fiber yum, okay? It's like a lower calorie sweetener, okay? So it's got less calories than sugar, and you don't have to use fiber yum. You can use Vitafiber. So there's a few choices. And if you can't find it, it's because it's not that easy to find. You have to actually go on the internet and find it. So you can see how it's formed a little bit of these little like waves. That means it's good to go. When you heat it up, it mixes better. You don't need to heat it up, but it's just gonna make life easier. Okay, so I'm putting that in the bowl. Got a big bowl, because the bigger the bowl, the less mess, the less chance of having things going all over the place, making a big mess like last night.
That's not what she said. Way
less chance of having a big mess all over the place if you use a big bowl. Chocolate peanut butter protein powder. This kind is a casein. Casein digests slower. There are no rules. You can actually use any protein powder you want. I like this chocolate casein.
Slow or fast, just dump it in.
Throw it all in there. Spank it, slow or fast, doesn't matter. And we can just start stirring it. And while she's stirring, I'm gonna start adding other ingredients. So here's some of the other ingredients. We're going to put 1/3 of a cup of Walden Farms syrup. 1/3 of a cup is going in there. We are also going to add 20 grams or 4 tablespoons of cocoa. And you can put it all in at the same time and then mix it after. It doesn't friggin' matter. It doesn't matter! And then we're going to put in, keep stirring. I'm gonna go behind you. We're gonna put in 1 teaspoon of, we're supposed to put caramel extract, but we ran out, so I only had the vanilla, and this is a little trick. This coverful is a teaspoon. So instead of just arbitrarily guessing, you could use 1 coverful, 1 teaspoon, and that makes it taste more delicious. You don't have to use any special ingredient in here. You don't need to, you're not forced to, there's no rules. The only ingredients you need some of this stuff, and you need the protein powder. If you got those, you can make it, okay? You don't need anything else special. But if you want, you can add more ingredients, make it more delicious. For example, I could add PB2 to it, make it more peanut buttery, but you don't need to. What else are we missing in there? 1 teaspoon extract, cook and spray.
The SKOR pieces, do we add it?
We're gonna add that after, just for fun. Okay. You could add the SKOR pieces to it and mix it. Well, I don't know, why don't we let's put half of it in it now, and then we'll put half on the top. We'll put half there, and we'll put half there. So we're gonna put half during and half after. You see, there's no rules. You can do whatever you want. And why do I put this? Because it tastes freaking delicious. The name of the bar is SKOR protein bar. How's it gonna taste like a SKOR bar without the SKOR bits? And for those of you wondering, this is as simple as it is. It's not that complicated, okay? Chip bits, you can get this stuff anywhere. Any grocery store is gonna carry this stuff. It's not special cocoa powder, it's just cocoa.
I'm already tired.
This is not easy. Let's swap.
Yeah.
This is gonna give you some freaking biceps. You're gonna get a pump mixing this up. You gotta stir this until it's like all soft and blended. It's actually pretty close. You did pretty good. Allie could mix it. She's not a Hercules of a person. She's not stronger than Coach Greg. And Allie can do it. So if Allie can stir it, you probably can too. Okay, so that looks pretty good, I would say. So now we're gonna take our
aluminum tray
can.
Aluminum tray.
See, I prefer
Spray.
a silicone thingy, but
To spray it.
oh yeah, we're gonna do that.
Okay.
But I don't have it. I only had this, so we're gonna do this. Everyone can get one of these. It's not expensive, and we're gonna spray quick because we don't want all those extra calories. So it's about 10 extra calories. We're not worried about 10 extra calories. Now, gonna add this to the tray. Oh my goodness gracious. It's stickier than last time.
Can I spray my hands and then just flatten it?
Well, that's the trick that we use. We spray our fingers with just like a finger, one finger, and then you push it around. Like, see what you're doing is you gotta, let me put this out. You gotta like push this around.
No, I'll push it around. You just
You wanna do all the push stuff?
Just keep digging it out.
Okay, I'll do the digging, and this does look, in fact, a little suspiciously like poop, but it's not gonna taste like poop. I promise. It's not gonna be like apple goop. It's not apple poop. Oh yeah, get that out of there. Excellent, work it.
I think that's
All right, perfect. And then you're just gonna spread it around. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not sticking so bad. You must have sprayed the fingers.
You go like this.
Apparently you do like a
bongo.
shiitsu massage
Like
to
bongo
it.
drums.
It's actually working. I've
I
never done
know.
it like this. I usually take forever with one finger doing this, but
No, look.
just get your hands
Look
wet.
how flat it is.
This is actually doing a real good job here.
Just spank it a little bit.
See, I've made these several times. I'm still learning. I never did this, and it looks very smooth and even.
Right? Good?
Awesome. Guess what the next step is?
Put more of those chips on it.
We got to finish this off. Do you want to do that?
Okay, you do it
the
because I
dirty
got
hand.
mucky hands.
So watch how fun this is going to be. Look how delicious. I got to spin this around. But we're going to put this all over. Okay. Nice. You want to do that little speckle thing
Yeah,
again?
I'm going to just spread them out.
Or do you just want to eat it all?
I know.
So some bits are going to have more than others. It's pretty spread out after, a little bit. And it's just going to give it that yummy crunch at the end. It's going to be a delicious.
good.
Well, when it's frozen, it's hard.
Yeah.
Obviously. And then it slowly melts and it takes a long time to eat. So you end up getting 5 minutes of pleasure out of it versus a protein bar that you buy in a grocery store or at a supplement store. It's over in a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in there and just look at how good this looks. Like, does this not look like a masterpiece? And you watch us do it. Do we look like professional chefs? I mean, we do have professional chef aprons. We're not, in fact, extra special chefs. Like, if we can do it, y'all can do it. All right, Gertie's there, just in case. In case we drop something.
We never dropped
So we're putting it in the freezer. I'm gonna put it over these ice cubes. Well, that's gonna melt the ice cubes, perhaps. So it's in there, and look. Voila, we have some pre-made because I don't ever run out of these things because they're that good. So what you do, and we're gonna do the magic of fast forwarding, you're going to use parchment paper and then you're gonna have a correctly done bar and it's gonna look like this. When you take it out of the freezer, you're just gonna cut it into several pieces. The pieces then go on the parchment paper. Maybe I should do it this way. And then you're just going to fold it. And it's done. And then you put it in a bag and you have a whole bunch of protein bars. See? And then you can open it up and eat it. And these are fresh out of the freezer. Very hard. So it's hard to eat right away. See? I'm gonna chew it. It's so delicious. So what I usually, am I thirsty?
Where are you?
So literally what I do, I bring it whenever I go on a car ride. I carry it with me, take it out of the freezer, put it in my pocket, and then within 5 minutes I'm in the car, and then I start eating it. It takes me like 5 minutes to eat. It's very chewy. I don't know how to express the taste, but it's soft and it's chocolatey and it's delicious. It's just yummy. And then you get the SKOR bits, which is like a crunchy, delicious bite of yummy, like it's just so good.
It is good.
It is so good. And that's it. Oh, what about the macros? Oh my God, it's got so much fat, right? It has to be. Well, let's look. Okay, if you cut it in 10, each bar will have the following. 200 calories, I'm rounding up, 198. 200 calories, 20 grams of protein, 33 grams of fiber, 3.6 grams of fat, and carbs, we don't even care. We don't talk about carbs in the Anabolic kitchen. You know it's a high protein item because of this. It's got 200 calories and 20 grams of protein. The first two digits, 20, out of 200, 20. You guys good in math? That's 20. It's got 20 grams of protein. If it's got 20 grams of protein or more and only 200 calories, that means it's a very high protein bar. These bars are both high in protein and low in calories, which is exactly what you want. And they also contain a ton of fiber. And they're delicious. You need it to taste good. It's not a lot of work to do. And what I would suggest, we just made one batch. Make 2 batches at the same time. That's less work. You got a big bowl, make 5 batches. Cook in bulk. What do you think of that?
I think that's a great idea.
And I think you're gonna have to make your own next time with me helping you in your own video. You can find these protein bar recipes in this cookbook and a lot more. This is what it actually looks like. Now it's on a PDF format. We printed it out, made it happen like this. So we want to see what kind of bar can you make. So we got SKOR protein bars.
Is that the
caramel protein bars. We got Special K Banana Crunch. Special K.
They all sound delicious.
Cookies. So we'll have Allie do her own recipe in her own book. She'll make her own and I'll help her make it this time.
Now that I know what I'm doing.
Right, you make it the way you want. There are no rules, you can alter it. If you don't see something that you like, put something that you like. Maybe you put pickles in it.
No, not in a sweet protein bar. On pizza, yes.
Yeah, maybe
I can
I'll
make
put,
a pizza
maybe
one.
I'll put this on pizza. I bet that would be good.
Not unless you're making a dessert pizza.
Yeah, dessert pizza with like fruit, a fruit pizza.
Yeah, you have to make a fruit pizza.
With that.
Yeah, it would be good.
Okay. Okay, so it's the day after making the bars, so I figured why not show you what it looks like the next day, cut them up, because you know, you might be interested in that. And I've been prepping food, so I have my French toast, Anabolic French toast with blueberries, and some apple goop, okay? And you can see I was hungry as I made my apple goop.
Half of it's gone.
Okay. Oh, it's been there for a bit. All right, so there it is. Do you have a knife or anything here? All right, so.
I'm get nervous with the wave in point with this knife.
Okay, so.
Don't kill
Boom.
the doctor.
So I'm gonna make. I think I'm gonna make 8. I guess I could make 10 bars. Do you want any? I can make smaller ones for you. See. Look, there's no rules. You can make them as big as you want.
Why are you saying I need smaller quantities of?
Because you can't eat as much as me because I'm bigger. Okay, so I made 8 smaller ones and then Greg-sized ones. And then, oh yeah, so you do this.
Wait.
Oh yeah, we're gonna cut it in half. So then you wrap it. So there, see it's wrapped. And then, see, there we go. Yeah. And then I usually put it in a bag. It's more delicious than last time, guaranteed it is. Like, look at how much that must be good. And done, 1 batch. So I would never make just 1. Like typically I would make like 4 at a time because like why make 1 batch when you can make 4? And then, of course, back in the freezer. Yeah, so I suggest you make 4 batches at once, just so it saves time. You're gonna be eating them for the next several months anyway. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IB Pro. We're blooping up 2 videos. And until next time, we're out.